afternoon. This is News at 2, live from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Adeyanju at Deliri. Here are the news headlines. Kogi 80 billion naira flood, Yahaya Bello not above law at Adeyanju. 2025 budget will be based on needs assessment, says Adeyanju. Now the news in details. Activist lawyer Deji Adeyanju has declared that former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello is not above the law. Adeyanju said President Bola Tinubu was shielding Bello from being arrested by security agents. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) had initiated fraud cases against Bello over the misappropriation of 80.2 billion naira while in office. Attempts by EFCC to arrest Bello and ensure he faces prosecution have failed as the whereabouts of the former governor or known governor remains unknown. There are claims that the former governor is hiding in the Kogi State Government House under the instruction of Governor Usman Ododo. However, speaking with Arise News, the activist said Bello no longer enjoys immunity and hence should be arrested and prosecuted. He said, "People say Yahaya Bello is above the law. No, he is not. It is the president that is shielding Yahaya Bello because there is no way that a man would be alleged of stealing 80 billion naira. The EFCC has gone to court. The EFCC has a warrant for his arrest. The FCC attempted to arrest him, he evaded arrest." Bello, the former governor of Kogi State, who is currently above the law, who no longer has immunity or enjoys immunity, Bello is free, walking the street, but protesters have been arrested here in Abuja and other parts of the country, and they spent 2 weeks in custody for protesting. Their only crime is that they protested. In Katsina, protesters were arrested, they gave them a summary trial in the police station, and then adjournment was given for a month's time. That means those protesters will be in custody for 1 month for protesting, but Yahaya Bello walks free. Femi Gbadabiamila, Chief of Staff to the President, says the 2025 budget for state house agencies will be based on needs assessment. He said this was to ensure that funding allocated to agencies was based on actual requirements. Gbadabiamila spoke to the newsmen on Wednesday in Abuja following a one-day fact-finding tour of some government agencies under supervision of the State House. In any country in the world, resources are limited. For us, it is about prioritizing where are we so far, what have the agency done, how have they measured up to their mandates, and how important are their mandates in terms of the vision of the administration and the renewed hope agenda. A lot of agencies are not properly funded. Do we merge some of these agencies? Do we scrap them? I am not talking about the State House agencies. In 2025, we are not going to budget in vacuum. We will budget based on needs assessments, he said. Earlier in separate interactions with head and staff of agencies, the Chief of Staff pledged that the presidency would ensure better welfare and working conditions of staff within the agencies under the supervision of the State House. He urged the staff of this agency to embrace innovation, excellence, and professionalism while supporting their chief executive to succeed. Gbadabiamila also emphasized the importance of transparency in the procurement process, which is crucial to upholding the administration's commitment to good governance and accountability. Gbadabiamila visited the Nigeria Agriculture and Land Development Agency (NALDA), Bureau of Public Procurement (BPP), Bureau of Public Enterprises (BPE), Nigeria Atomic Energy Commission (NAEC), and the National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure (NASENI). He was accompanied by Senator Ibrahim Adeja, Deputy Chief of Staff Engineer Olufunsho Adebiyi, Permanent Secretary State House, and Mrs. Onyade Nathan Marsh, Senior Special Assistant to the President, Administration and Operation, Officer of the Chief of Staff. Before the news comes to an end, here are the headlines once again. Kogi 80 billion naira fraud, Yahaya Bello not above law at Adeyanju. 2025 budget will be based on needs assessment, says Gbadabiamila. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Adeyanju at Deliri.